So we had a viewer ask recently about walking paths, and I go, well, let's just do a video on that. Take a guess where I'm at today. Hey everybody, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here. You know, you're a great real estate agent by your side when it comes time to buy a home, sell a home, or even relocate to the Treasure Valley. And if you do relocate to the Treasure Valley, you might be wondering, where can I go for nice leisurely walks with my dog? Or my cat, if you're brave. I don't know. But I've got some places here in town that I want to show you. So let's start with this first one. So this is a walking path in a private community. We have various different communities have walking paths. Some are really nice like this, and some are a little bit more plain Jane. But yeah, it's really nice. Look how quiet it is, and the fun thing is that oftentimes these paths, these private paths, will hook up with one of the city paths, and we'll be looking at some of the city paths here in just a second. But this is very well maintained and fork in the road. So yeah, here we go to, we're going to connect up with the city path. Which one is this? This one's Stoddard. And we have several different ones. We're going to look at Indian Creek, Stoddard, and Wilson Pathway today. And here you can see where they are. And they actually extend out for quite a distance, each one of them. And we're going to start here with Stoddard. It's got a lot of great things about it. One is it's 2.75 miles. Another is they have bathrooms pretty much all the way along. It's built on an old railroad easement. So it's often nice and straight. Not that that means anything. I don't know. And here's just a sample. Just walking along. Houses over on the left, houses over on the right. But it does feel like, you're out in the country. It's very open and definitely not crowded. I mean, this was a Saturday and nothing's going on. I mean, I came across maybe a couple people. You can see the regular neighborhoods kind of butt up against the walkway, the pathway. And here's to the right is another entrance to another neighborhood. Just so happens that this is a neighborhood where some of our past clients live. We got them within like one house of being right here on the pathway. We have some other clients that live on the other side. And, look, there's a guy. We don't see too many of those. And they back up to the walkway. And hello. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. It's just, want to go out for a quick walk? Let's go. If you have dogs. And so this one ends up at a little tiny park up by Greenhurst. And also, great place for the kids to go burn off some energy. There's Greenhurst right there. But the interesting thing, too, is that right across the street, the trail picks up again. And you can see right there some parking. Nobody's parked there. And then some bathrooms. Kind of important. So now we're going to go look at Indian Creek. This one's a little bit different. 1.5 miles of developed. Obviously, it's going to be extended. And I went to the west side of the street, and we'll come back and check out the other one. Look at that. They have those little dog station things at the beginning and end of every one of these paths. So what's different about this one is that, this is just a regular run-of-the-mill pathway. There's a creek right there. That's Indian Creek. The same one that, in Caldwell, you have the Indian Creek Steakhouse, Indian Creek Plaza. It's the same creek. We have all these apartments over here on the left. And it's like, I'm going to say California. If this was California, this would be all tents and gangs and graffiti and trash and crap all over the place. You would not feel safe walking down this. Not here. Look how clean it is. These people, they appreciate their stuff. They take care of it. There's that creek. And then I went back to the other side. Now I'm to the east side of the road. Sugar is the road I'm talking about. And it's a little different, a little bit shadier. But we still have that creek right there. And told you. And it's quiet and peaceful. And this is kind of like a cheaper part of town. I hate to say it like that. But this is where, all the working people live that don't have all that extra money to spend. And it's still very, very good condition. Look, I mean, there's houses that back right up to the walking path, and apparently they're not all worried about stuff. So now we're going to go over here to Wilson's Parkway, and that one's a really long one. Well, almost 5 miles of developed path, and then there's going to be more and more as the city gets them done. So I went on 2 different spots on the Wilson Creek, and over here we just kind of start out on this side of the creek is just kind of like a big grassy. I don't know if you want to play there or not, but it's underdeveloped, but there are some seats around, and when we cross the creek, there's always a creek in this town. Hey, it must be mealtime for somebody. Look at all those ducks. Oh my gosh. Some nice houses up there. You'd never realize it. Oh, there's that creek. We're, right in the middle of the heart of town. I mean, we're not out in the country or anything. And now here's some really nice houses that just abut the pathway. I mean, back to California again. The first thing that you'd think is, oh my gosh, there's going to be hoods that are going to be coming into my yard all the time. Apparently that's not an issue here. And to the left's that little creek. When I was coming back, I saw a couple kids on their bicycles with their fishing poles. So they've been actually fishing in this creek. There's that underdeveloped park over on the other side. And there is some playground equipment for kids and whatnot. But it's just a nice place to go, I don't know, have some alone time and contemplate. A couple little benches there, or a little bench. But it is so peaceful. And there's not once that you would ever feel, scared or worried. I mean, look, there's no trash. There's no graffiti. There's no tents. There's a couple ducks. Watch out for those guys. Another bench. And notice too, over there, those buildings, those are apartments. And here's the playground for those apartments. And you would think maybe apartments would be like kind of sketchy or whatnot. Nope, not here. In fact, I think these apartments they're not upscale at all. They're just regular apartments, but they're they have some great amenities. I looked down over their fence there, and not only do they have that little park, but they got the fenced in dog park, playground equipment with the little bark on it. There's another one of those doggy stations. And where are we? Well, Wilson Pathway. We're right across the street from Walmart. And you can see going up to the left is extended where we haven't been yet, but it's going to be getting longer and longer and longer. Pretty wild. So just a quick break here, pathway etiquette. It's kind of important, and it's really just kind of common sense stuff. Keep your dogs on a leash. That's kind of a biggie. No motorized vehicles, and be courteous. I mean, can you ask more than that? And then keep it clean. So here we are on the other side, going the other direction. And here's some more pretty nice houses that back up to this creek. And they don't seem at all worried about, hey, there's a pathway behind there. I don't think those little ducks are all that worried either. And over here on the right, you can see it's kind of a little grassy area that goes up to this community. So they place these, the walk area easy so people in the communities can get to them and use them. And what's different about right here is that the pathway kind of runs into the whole Wilson Pond complex. And what's nice about this is just a great place to go hang out, a lot of nature. You can go fishing there. And you could go off to the right and go around the pond that way. And there's a bathroom right there. It's pretty handy. Or we're going to go off to the left. And you can keep going this way, and you'll find all sorts of places to hang out, and little piers and little people doing fishing. And there's some more ducks. We got a lot of ducks around here, which is the one thing we go over here to Wilson's Pond. You won't see dog poop all over the place, but you probably will see some duck poop. So, make sure you take your shoes off before you go in the house. But look how tranquil that is. Yeah, you could be taking your dog out here, just enjoying this every day and getting healthy. Well, I think you should sign me up. And so you can go to the left here and enter get back onto the Wilson path, or keep going straight and go around the pond. So yeah, I'd say there's a lot of great places that you could go for walks with your dog, or just for exercise on your bike, roller skates, I don't know, what have you. You could end up right here at Wilson's Pond and just enjoy the birds and all the nature. Well, hey, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave, if you have anything that you'd particularly like to see, please let me know. I'd be glad to go shoot a video for you. And until next time, we'll see you on the next video. Hey, thanks for stopping in and learning more about real estate in Nampa, Idaho and the Treasure Valley. If you'd like to learn more, watch this video here next or binge on this playlist. When it comes time to sell a home, buy a home, or even relocate to the Treasure Valley, your Treasure Valley Dave team is your real estate expert by your side, helping you get home.